Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So another trading day. Yeah, let's see if we can follow through to the downside today. I think we should. Yeah, a break above, and I tell you that straight away, a break above 28,240, the wave 2 high here, will indicate that a bottom has been made. At the moment, however, in the chart, there is nothing that would suggest to me that a bottom has been made. Yes, we saw a reaction to the previous wave A and wave 4 lows with this wick. The previous wave 1 high here, so we had a bit of structural support there, but since then it failed to rally impulsively. It always can do that, but at the moment it doesn't. Best information we have at the moment while I record the video is that we should go down further, because we have seen a triangle breakout to the downside that was anticipated, so hopefully nobody was surprised by that. If you watch these videos, that was the primary direction we expected. You should never only trust that, so you always need to be prepared for different outcomes. However, Bitcoin was in need for a pullback, right? And also the Elliott Wave triangle count suggested a drop to the downside from here. So I since then modified the count a bit, explained that to you yesterday. Doesn't really change a lot, but it just means that we have a different way of counting it after the breakout, but they are still both valid. So let me take you through the two different scenarios on the lower time frame. Only want to focus on the lower time frame in this video because the higher time frame isn't impacted yet, but later today I will make a video about different time frames and so on, different scenarios and structures. So we obviously still have the scenarios that since this 10th of March low, we came up in a wave 1, came down in 2, and another 1-2 setup. That's possible. That would be a scenario where we have a shallow correction. You never really know, do we get a shallow one, do we get a strong one, what does the market need? And therefore, be aware please of these two support areas. It is in the very first one where we have a 1-2-1-2 setup. We should find support somewhere in the region between 26,274 and 24,940. So from here we can then rally in the third wave. However, I would always be prepared for a deeper retracement. Getting that deep retracement would not invalidate the analysis. It would just be the second scenario. If we have two scenarios and one of them has a deeper retracement, I'd always be prepared for the deep one. Because if you trade for the shallow one and you get stopped out and it touches the 50% here of the lower support area, turns around and you lose out, right? But yeah, if all of this, if we come down into this area here and hold the 21,550 level, then all of this was 1. And all of this is 2. Only when we break below 21,550, we have to talk about possible different scenarios, right? But yeah, this is where we are. And obviously I added a count yesterday that shows that, yeah, one more low might be fine for Bitcoin. Does it mean it needs to be over then? No, it doesn't. But it means that after one more low, we can be watching for a possible trend reversal. And I will keep you updated at all stages, obviously, about the outcomes here and the scenarios. But it means that off this high, which I'm counting as a B wave high, 28,840, we came down in a wave 1, rallied in a wave 2, came down in 3, now a fourth wave consolidation. The current price action suggests actually it's a fourth wave, and then one more wave down. Now, again, I would expect some kind of a bounce there, either at the 26,274 level, which is the 50% retracement, or the golden ratio, 25,724. If not, next support is 24,940. They are all relevant levels. But looking at the proportions, it shouldn't go down too deep because we don't want that the third wave is the shortest one based on this analysis. Okay. So with this scenario, we could get a shallow correction and could get away with it and then would rally. And then we just need to be watching if in the reaction that happens to the upside, do we break above 28,000 to basically 240? If we do, a low is probably in, right? It could then still top in a B wave top, but probabilities will by then have increased massively that we are breaking out. Now in a more, let's call it short-term bearish option, which is the deep retracement. I don't want you to be surprised. So the deep retracement would suggest the following. So that would still be that triangle count that we had on the chart, okay? Something like that, okay? That would be my triangle count. That was my triangle count, and we suggested a breakout from here. did post it yesterday on Signals on Telegram just before the breakout that probably this consolidation is coming to an end, and it did. And in this count, we have a slightly different setup. In this count, we had a wave 1 to the downside, a wave 2 to the upside. We would now follow through in a third wave, a fourth and a fifth. I will leave that now on the chart, and I will highlight it in yellow, because this is sort of the yellow count that fits the triangle. And I want to show both options. I want to show both options because they are both relevant, right? So, so yeah, we've got, let me just change that. It's just that this works together with a triangle, or maybe I make it to make it light blue. So just at least, so these are the two roadmaps that we've got, and they are both possible coming down into this area down here. Yeah. We just changed that. And then we talk about targets as well for this third wave, because that's still possible, you know, that blue third wave there. Come on. So what would be the target for the blue third? It's just that the sideways action just suggests it's a wave 4, right? But don't be surprised if we rush through now in the next step below the orange support area, then we're probably here in a third wave down. Target wise, yeah, for that we talk about the 1.618 extension, probably around, you know, 24,935 as a minimum for the third wave. So it might not go down that far actually. Then a fourth and a fifth that could take us down to around about 23.5K. So these are the different possibilities we've got here. Either way, what I can tell you is that so far no low is in, or at least we haven't got the confirmation it is. So we're preparing for further downside. All right, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested, also check out our trading course on morecryptoonline.com. Check out our Instagram and Twitter channels. There's additional content every day. And yeah, other than that, I hope you have a great trading day and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.